Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sonic 2 playthrough. We now reached Oil Ocean Zone, which is right before Metropolis Zone, which is a 3-act zone. And I'll only be playing the first 2 acts of Metropolis Zone in this part because Metropolis Zone is too long and I have a 15 time limit and I can't be bothered to remove it. But anyway, yeah, this is Oil Ocean Zone where the ocean's made out of oil. So yeah, it has a real big chance of blowing up if you drop a match in there. But the good thing about this oil is that you don't have a like you can jump in the oil. Like so, if you fall in it, you don't have to worry. You're not gonna drown, or you will drown. But you're not. It's not really a bottomless pit. It's just like you can. It is a bottomless pit, but it's not at the same. You can jump in it. So you can even if you fall in it, you can just get back to reach higher platforms, and that's helpful. It is oil, so it must be thick. There's also these little elevators and these fans which keep pushing you away. And there's so many ways you can complete this level. And I don't think I've ever taken this way to complete this level. These things you see right now, these are I don't even know what they are. These are fiery platforms with green fire below them which push those other platforms up. If you land in the green fire, you will take a hit and you will lose rings. And nobody wants to lose rings now, do they? But as you saw there, I jumped in. If that was probably normal water, it'd probably be a bottomless pit. But since it's oil, I can just jump in it and reach higher platforms. Yeah. But the problem with this zone is that there's a lot of not much, but a kind of a lot of bad enemy placement, especially with those seahorse things. I mean, I actually died for the first time in this playthrough because those seahorse things were in a place where I couldn't really kill it, and stuff like that. I can't even attack it because there's fans under because the place there has fans and I can't even attack it. I can't even jump on it, and I died. I died my first time in this playthrough because of that bad placement. But I just left it in the video. Those things you saw are automated. I'm not controlling them whatsoever. Invincibility just ran out. Ugh. That's it. But Oil Ocean, it's just an ocean made out of oil. Look, there's an oil refinery in the background. That's got something to do with oil. Oil. Oh, this also has another easy boss. I don't even know why the bosses in this zone are so easy. Except not Metropolis Zone ones I found easy too. Except the Death Egg Zone one and the barrier boss at Wing Fortress. That's really hard. I actually found it harder than Death Egg robot. But we're not at Wing Fortress Zone, we're still at Oil Ocean Zone. And that's not even till that's still 3 levels away. Not even that. Yeah, 3 levels away anyway. But yep, Act 2 of Oil Ocean Zone now. And this is actually the last Act 2 zone of the game. Because Metropolis Zone has 3 zones. Then there's a zone called Sky Chase Zone, which only has 1. Then Wake Fortress, that only has 1. Then there's the Death Egg Zone, which only has 1, which is pretty much just 2 bosses. But we'll get to that when we get to that. I think Oil Ocean also introduced these things. I don't even know what they are. There's spikes which go forward and right, and they try and hit you, but it's easy to dodge. But I didn't get to dodge it there. There's oil slides. Which try to lead into the water. And yeah, this is the part where I died at. Well, a few seconds after this, I died because of the enemy placement is so rough in this game, in this zone, not the game, that I couldn't even get off it. Well, I didn't die. I didn't die here, but see, there's a seahorse right there. That's what caused me to die because it follows you, and I can't kill it. First of all, I screw up here. I was just holding left, and it's not always a good idea to hold left in a Sonic game. You don't hold left in a Sonic game. You have to hold right. But we don't go right in Sonic games. What I'm saying, we do go right in Sonic games. So I'm going left. I don't know, but yep, this is where I died. First, I lost my rings because the seahorse is right there. and now I can't get out, and now I can't jump, so I had to kill it, and I had to like sacrifice myself at the same time. So yeah, I died, but luckily we hit the checkpoint. So yeah, we can just start off where we left off. I think I've just wasted like for 1 minute of your time, but oh well. You can just skip through the video, but you won't know what's going to be going on. You can't skip through videos. You can't just skip through it. But yeah, anyway, yeah, this time I don't screw it up. This time I take the higher platform, which I don't even take at all. Don't even take that bit at all. And I found these. Hooray! You just hold right, or you just push against those. By the way, there's no button input. You just push against those, then it will just catapult you onto the top. But yeah, we're almost at the boss fight zone. We're almost at the boss fight, which is incredibly easy. Even though I lost my rings in this boss fight, and even though this boss fight is incredibly easy, I got too scared, so I went to a checkpoint, just so I don't so that even if I die, I won't just get booted back to the end to that other checkpoint. But even if I did, I'll probably just edit it out anyway. So yeah, and I almost oh yeah, don't stay in the oil for too long, you drown. But yeah, if yeah. Anyway, at the boss fight, in this boss fight, Eggman will be in a submarine, like in Hilltop Zone, but this time he has some laser thing which can hurt you, of course, and like it can go in three ways. It can go up, middle, and low, and you have to like guess which way he's gonna go. And once you dodge it, Eggman will come out, and then you just jump on him and jump on him and jump on him and jump on him. And then that's the end of the boss fight. Then we go to Metropolis Zone. Then we continue the playthrough. Then we go to Wing Fortress Zone. Not Wing Fortress, Skytrace. But yeah, here's Metropolis Zone. Probably one of the most brutal zones in the game. There's 3 acts and they're all really long. All really long. There's enemies where there shouldn't really be enemies. Like these star things. I forgot what they're called. The star things, once you go near them, they can they shoot 5 ways. They shoot like arrows 5 ways, and like, you can't even dodge it. You have to like just well, you can dodge it actually. What I'm saying, but it's really hard to dodge. I find them hard to dodge. There's these crab things like those crab. They're not like Green Hill crabs in Sonic 1. They're like there's like those things, but like they have a big arm, a really big arm, and that it can extend when you go near it, and that can hurt you also. So that's also a no-no. There's also the worst enemies in the zone, possibly in the game, which is the slicers, and they have like homing. They're like they have like homing slicers. They're like praying mantises, I think they are anyway, and they'll shoot like these slicers, these like knife things at you, and they home into you, and they're always in the most awkward moments. And that's no fun also. It's no fun. Like there right now, I didn't really home into me there. I think it's because I went off camera, but I think they even strove me off camera. I don't know. I don't even like this zone. But yeah, you also have a good chance of like not waking up those star things. I don't even know what they're called. Oh my god. I think like asterons. I don't even know. But Metropolis Zone. There's so many also like Oil Ocean Zone, there's so many ways you can beat this zone. There's so many paths you can take, especially like in all the acts. There's so many paths you can take in this zone. It's like unbelievable. It's kind of big for a level in a game like this. But yeah, be careful of those arrow bits. If you go near them, oh no, I say they can go. Those arrow things you saw me jump on, they can go 4 ways. They can go left, up, right, and down. You have to try guess. Well, you don't even. They go in an order really, and like if you just don't get, if you like, you just have to try jump on the top side without the arrow being on the top side. But yeah, that's the arrow. Let's do what I did there. But anyway, that's the end of Sonic. Not Sonic. That's the end of Metropolis Zone Act 1. We will now be going to Act 2, which took me 4 minutes exactly. Which took me 4 minutes exactly to complete. And hooray! I just like the song. I mean, let's listen to the song. I went quiet there. But yeah, this Metropolis Zone Act 2 and onwards also introduces these gear things. You just jump on them. Well, they're used for certain platforming moments, so you just jump on them, and you just, yeah, you just progress higher. I don't even see the point of why they put that there. If you get too much speed, you will hit those spikes, and you'll just lose all my rings, all 40 of your rings, or one of your rings, but however you have many you have when you reach that area. I also die in this bit because rings, you probably see it anyway. Metropolis, and I always screw up at that bit. Like always, I always forget that that bit's there. And yeah, I think I die here. No, I don't die here. No, I thought I died here, but I wasn't. I think it was later on. I was being so careful, being really careful not to like hit anything because I have no rings. But that'll just prove worthless anyway, because you look what happens about 5 seconds later. Yeah, that's what happens. I die, but luckily we're not close to it. We're really close to where we were anyway, so I won't even edit that out. And I still forget about the bit because I don't know. Oh yeah, forgot. Those things can kill you. Those things. The thing I'm standing on right now, that can kill you. If you stand beside, well, not kill. If you stand beside it, and you see the air puffing out, that can hurt. That air can hurt you. I don't even. I think it's air, but in Sonic 4, they bring those back and it's fire. Then yeah, it's much more. Anyway, free light. No, that's all the lava bits look the same. Cause I don't even care. Cause I get my life back anyway. That's why. That's why I didn't really rage when I got my bit. When I got killed. Mostly because I'm doing this post commentary, but I got my life back anyway. And as you can see, those home into you. But luckily, I don't think it found me, but that did. But I was right next to him anyway. But anyway, free life right down here. Boom. Look at that. Free life. I'm back to 4 lives. Times 4 lives. I mean, you could keep taking down, making me go back to 3 lives, but I will keep going back to 4. And 4 only. Because 4 is the magic number. Okay, it really isn't. 13 is the magic number. Because 13 has a 1 and a 3. And if you put that together, it looks like a B. Anyway, if you look behind you, I'm there. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Yeah, we're almost at the end of Metropolis Zone, and I get hit, but I don't really mind because we're almost at the end. But it's like, just 20 more seconds, and then we're at the end of Metropolis Zone Act 2. And to the people that are watching, if you've been watching this, look under your bed because I left a cookie under there. If you didn't, then I left a cookie under there still. See you in part whatever